Hey guys, welcome back to this next part of Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. And, yeah, this is now this is the second time I'm having to play through this one to record it for this Let's Play because, unfortunately the last time around, I didn't pay close enough attention to pardon me. I didn't pay close enough attention to the computer, and not an internet security ended up doing an idle scan whilst I left the computer idle whilst I was recording, and hence the idle scan ended up affecting Pinnacle Studio. As a result, the footage there was a major lag in the frame rates on the footage I captured, and the sound was like 20 to 30 seconds out of sync. So obviously I couldn't work with that footage, and I had to delete all of it, and then I had to play through the entirety of the game from scratch up to this point, which was annoying. But now I'm back here, and thanks to the fact I've just played through this whole world, I pretty much know it inside out, and I was able to do largely a speed run this time around. Okay, so to begin with, we're just running through the Magic Crafter's homeworld and caught the second thief of this homeworld. Yeah, this homeworld has a lot more dragon eggs than the last two. Well, it should be, considering it's the last one that actually features dragon eggs. Thieves, thank God. You don't have to suffer them anymore in any of the in the three worlds that come after this one. Yeah. So yeah, these are one of the principal mooks or enemies of this world. The druids who raise the land use their magic to terraform the earth, if you will, and annoy the crap out of you. Sorry. I've only been awake for about an hour, so I'm not really with it right now, but hey, I'll do my best. And we're about to rescue the second dragon of this homeworld.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
Go ahead, try it.
Okay, so that's that over and done with. The that dragon very helpfully told us how to pull off the supercharge move. Yep. And there's the third and I believe final dragon of this hub. Boulder.
Special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
And I don't really recall the dragons from the last couple of homeworlds having such a gimmick, but yeah, the gimmick of all the dragons you rescue in this homeworld is that they have those squinty eyes. Yeah, and we just passed Crystal Flight, which we are not doing for the time being. In the meantime, we are charging through more druids and wizard orcs and these weather controlling mooks. Yep, and in we go to get the key to the treasure chest. Also, yeah, you'll have noticed that the BGM in this hub is glitched, like a few you've heard before. Obviously, I mentioned in the previous part this is due to the disc glitching up, and it's no fault of mine. I've tried all I can to fix it, and I'm really sorry, but bygones will be bygones. And for the time being, I just want to get on with this and finish this Let's Play so I can get them out of the way and move on to the second game. Incidentally, I might be doing a joint Let's Play sometime this week with one of my friends. I might be, and I hope he's a lot more entertaining and a lot more funnier than I am at the moment. Of course, he's never done a Let's Play before either. He doesn't have the equipment to create a Let's Play right now. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to take the dazzle and the and the hoppage, depending on which one decides to work that day. We're onto his to be able to make this Let's Play if we're doing it at all. So in we go to the first level of this homeworld, Alpine Ridge. Alpine Ridge, and yeah, we face these whatever those creatures are supposed to be, and then we go up against, yeah, that first wizard of this level is thoroughly annoying to take down because of the fact he's on an awkwardly positioned ramp and you can only take him out using a charge attack. So half of the time when trying to kill him you will end up sending yourself catapulting off the edge of the stage to your doom. But nonetheless, that time I pulled it off, as you can see there. And this is the... is it? No, it's not. This is not the only stage in this homeworld in which we have to face those druids, sadly. We faced them in the next level, High Caves, as well. Yeah, just wait for them to terraform the steps and we can climb up and take them out. Yeah. So yeah, because I've just played through these levels and now I'm playing through them again, and hang on a second.
Those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
I didn't think so.
Now, considering we just killed several of them without so much as breaking a sweat, yeah. Where was I? Yeah. That's derailed my train of thought. Yeah. Having just played through these levels no more than a couple of days ago, I pretty much now know them inside out, and so I've managed to finish this in about 20 minutes faster than I did last time around. Which is good. Yeah. And my commentary shit. It's like every time I'll do a Spyro game, there's nothing interesting to talk about. I'm sorry. Whatever. And I died. Due to my recklessness and timing jumps, I died. Sorry, that's me. Clearing my throat again. It's a bastard. And considering I've just woken up. But yeah, this time I made it. Just. And we slaughtered some more druids. Breaking up the fun. I'm trying to think of interesting things to talk about. Sorry. Although these levels, and furthermore the levels in the Dreamweaver's world, they seem to serve as the groundwork and the base inspiration behind most of the fairy tale themed levels in the sequels. The only one that really comes to mind right now is Charmed Ridge from the third game. Was it? I'm fairly sure Charmed Ridge was the third game, but yeah, that was the one that with the distorted fairy tales concept. I mean, because I've played through this game God knows how many times, but I've only played through both of the sequels. I played through the second game a couple of times. I've only ever played through the third game once, which is why I'm so eager to get on with it and do the Let's Play of it. But for now,
thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, Eldred's an ungrateful bastard. Incidentally, his name, well, to my knowledge, he didn't. That didn't go along with the running gag of dragons with names that have connotations of strength and valor, failing to live up to expectations. But I don't know of the name Eldred being in any kind of folklore or mythology. But hey. Yeah, so This time around I got extremely paranoid with the recording and I had to move the cursor on screen about every 5 minutes just to make sure the computer wouldn't go idle and turn on Norton auto scan, which incidentally you can't turn off, much to my dismay. I tried doing it after the failure that was my last recording of these levels, but to no avail. It was in vain. Yeah. Climbing back up the steps. Yep. So from the next homeworld onwards, what was it? Beastmakers, yeah. From the next homeworld onwards, Beastmakers, I'm going to be attempting live commentaries as opposed to just improvised post-commentaries recording afterwards. And yeah, that was another dragon voiced by Clancy Brown, and yet again they told us nothing of value. Yep. The dragons in this game really aren't helpful, are they? They tell you things long after they give you hints or act as exposition, act as voices of exposition long after you'll figure out all of these things on your own anyway. Yeah, and now for the last dragon of this level, whatever he's called, Kelvin. And I'm fairly sure we rescued a dragon with a similar name to that already.
Haven't stolen eggs only in the Magic Crafter world. Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
And it's another dragon with a nasally voice. I don't know which voice actor that is. I know there's only like 10 or so voice actors used in this game, but I can't remember what the other few are, apart from Carlos Alazraki and Clancy Brown. Chasing the thief, we've got all the gems in this level now. Finally caught him. And that is that level over and done with. I think. Yep. Alright, finished. Next we'll be going to High Caves, which is my least favourite level of this world. And incidentally, this is one of 2 levels in the game where you use the Super Flame power-up. The other is Haunted Towers, and it became a far more prominent presence in the sequels. I talk about the sequels far too much, that's because well, naturally I prefer them to this game. Not that I hate this game, this is still an amazing game. One that I'll always love, but I'm getting kind of sick of it now, and I just want to move on to the sequels and do them, because I'm sure I'll get far more enjoyment out of doing the sequels. For the time being, yep, I hate the... I don't know what name tag to put on them, but the wizards are druids that control tornadoes, or cyclones, in this level. When we rescued Cyrus.
Druids, they insist on moving everything in sight.
I'm not quite sure why the BGM from Dark Hollow plays in the background when, on most occasions when you rescue dragons. I'm not sure why specifically they chose that song. It's weird and it feels out of place. Kind of like how they used the music from Misty Bog in the credits for all 3 games. And they essentially made the unofficial theme song of the series. Of the original trilogy, at least. And yeah, now we go after druids that can manipulate platforms. I can't think of anything to talk about at the moment, but yeah. Also, you have your own bottomless pit rescue service in this level. you can't die by falling at the bottomless pits in this level specifically, because for some reason